Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna take a look at a very interesting Pokemon, as we're gonna have the Zubat here. It's a Pokemon which I didn't expect to have any play at all, but here we are. And this thing is amazing. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed using that thing. And also said to another streamer that he should use it, and like he also went like crazy positive with this team, I think. Like, definitely had like some good wins with this team, and what I saw, he didn't play everything optimal, but like no one really does that, so team has a lot of potential, definitely. It's basically the team I think I showcased, or I mean not showcased, but put into the video already for like best team Source League. I think I did like a gold team with a Vigoroth and with the Dano on the back. But now we have, of course, the pre-evolution of Golbat with Zubat, and yeah, this team definitely works. Zubat definitely has a really interesting moveset here with the Quick Attack, Return, and Poison Fang. I would recommend you using the Purified one. It's cheaper anyway. You get it to level 25 immediately for like 8k, I think, or 10k. I don't know, to purify that thing. No, it's 1k to purify, 8k for the second shot move then. Yeah, it was just amazing. Like, it's super cheap to get. You don't need a lot of power-ups afterwards. Most of the time people have that already. You don't need any special move like Return. I mean, yeah, Return is a special move, but it's easy to get. And yeah, this thing is like so cool. It has Poison Fang, Quick Attack, Return. Quick Attack, if you played like the previous Little Cups already, you would know that Quick Attack is such a good move anyway there. I don't know why, but Quick Attack is like always meta in every Little Cup, even though you don't see that at all in other things. And yeah, here against the Vigoroth, you see how little the counter does double resisted. And we can just go straight for the Poison Fang, debuff him, and look how much is dead. What the hell? Okay, that was crazy. And I was like, half health to that thing, and he goes into Courtney. And now I wanted to swap already there or into the Zubat, but it just lagged for me. Like, I didn't want to wait there. Waiting was completely stupid because I want to avoid this thing with my back Pokemon. But my game just like froze and I couldn't swap out. That was like really cool. It didn't matter yet because now we can actually swap whenever we want to swap, which is even better for us. But yeah, I actually want to go straight into my Zubat and not like this, but it's fine. And the main reason why this team is so cool as well is we have a Pokemon in the lead with Poison Fang, a move that is very cheap and guaranteed debuffs your opponent's defense. And we have a Pokemon in the back as a closer with Dragon Breath. So basically what happens if you have like a bad lead, you go into Vigoroth, you actually win switch advantage back with that and maybe even KO the last Pokemon then in total, that the opponent only has one Pokemon left while you have like maybe a 1 HP Zubat with a move sword. You can just throw the move and then Dragon Breath everything down because Dragon Breath just gonna destroy everyone if you have like the debuff already on that thing. Like, the combination between the debuff move in the lead and something else in the back that has Dragon Breath is like so broken. I really enjoyed that. I definitely had one set where I went 5-0 as well with the team. I had a lot of times where the game just completely lagged. I didn't put those in. I had like one game where I just went in. It said here error or like cancel matchmaking, but I saw my opponent getting into the game. Like, I saw me getting matched up against the opponent. Usually, like, you get it before. I get basically thrown into the map where you get Pokemon and stuff like this, and then got a white screen, and my opponent just farmed me down in the time where I had to restart my phone because I got locked into that, and this was like so nice. I had a lot of other times where my game just bugged out and I couldn't attack at all, or like couldn't hit the bubbles of my charge move. Like right now, like, servers are horrible. I had that already, I think, in the last video where I talked about that, on the video before, but servers right now are like really horrible. But in general, this team is really cool. Also, something that you might also want to know is, yeah, you see me already using Vigoroth with only one charge move. You can do the same with the Dano if you have this thing, or you can also use Altaria in the back, but Dano with one move is also good. Just go for Body Slam and you're fine. You don't have to waste your starters basically for the second move, and you are definitely good here. And we're gonna be able to win against Chansey. I saw a lot of Chanseys. I also have a Chansey in this range, but I don't really want to use it, to be honest. Chansey is like a Pokemon. I also have like an XL Chansey nearly at level 50. I think it's just lame to look at. It's something that's funny maybe if you're a streamer or something, because then you have like those long matches where you can talk and things like this. But if you look at YouTube, like, do you really want to see me throwing like pounds for 5 minutes at Pokemon? I don't really know. Not really mine. It's good, but like not something I really want to show. Here we have Onyx against us, and I think this game we lose, if I remember correctly. Onyx is really strong. I didn't expect it to be that bulky. I could also go for my Onyx. I have a good one in the back. I think, was this the game where I lagged a bit? I don't know. Yeah, he saw me there not being able to tap on the moose for the return. Return would have put him into red health, and I think I would have been able to farm down and actually win this game. But hey, it's Niantic again. Yeah, and I think I actually would have been able to KO him at this point, because I lost, I don't know, like 8 bubbles or 10 bubbles or something like this, and this is a lot. This is like 30% or something from the charge move damage, which is super annoying, but hey, that's Niantic for you. Return is such a cool nuke move though on the, what's called the Zubat. Like, I don't think it has anything else, which is good. I think it has like Legacy Sludge Bomb, but I don't think anybody has that anyway, so just don't. Just don't go for it, thanks. Here we can go for the Poison Fang if he wants to shield. We can also shield. He doesn't want to shield, he let it go. My opponent has a Swine Up. I think this is a loss as well. Swine Up is strong against this team, not gonna lie. If you have that, like if you get that locked into your lead or like into your backline. I mean, against Dano, it's not even that bad. He's gonna see me here really put him low. But he has like too much, I think too much energy already. I can go for the Body Slam here. My opponent swaps out, and yeah, he can get to the next move before I can farm all the way down. And yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Still a very close game. This team is definitely not on the really defensive side. I guess like the Zubat is the only real defensive Pokemon. I mean, even that is not like as bulky as a Chansey or a Ducklet or anything like this. But Zubat is still like so much fun. Look at this thing. Look at it just go. My opponent goes into a Scrap. I actually make a mistake here, I think. I think I misplayed this game hard. I thought this would be only a Aqua Tail and it was already a Sludge Bomb. I should have shielded here and I would have easily won this game. I don't think I can win this game anymore. I have to shield here now because I'm an idiot. Like, I don't know why I didn't shield there, to be honest, before. My opponent goes into his Vigo. I'm gonna go for the Poison Fang. My opponent doesn't even shield. I try to farm down. My opponent has a Stunfisk in the back, and now most likely we're gonna lose this game because I'm an idiot and didn't shield. If I shielded, I would have been totally fine because I had like 2 moves then stored. And yeah, I had the time of my life. I can go for the nice return here to KO the Stunfisk, and we're actually gonna win because Zubat is working. Like, what the hell? I didn't even know. I don't know. Like, Zubat is just so cool. Zubat just destroys anything there. Like, look at the return, look at the quick attack damage. That was nice. Against another Vigoroth, there's a lot of Vigoroth elites, which is fine for me, as we usually win this matchup, I think. And the 2 shield. Go for a Poison Fang, does a lot of damage. I go into my own Vigoroth, and my opponent goes into a Stunfisk. Not the right play, really, from my opponent. Of course, we don't have Brick Break here, but you see how much Body Slam already does. Maybe Brick Break would have KO'd there, but do I really care? Not really. I can just shield here. My opponent goes to Wooper. Is Super Duper Wooper, and we can go for 1 Body Slam, and we can go for another Body Slam. And this Super Duper Wooper gonna shield both of them. I'm just gonna let it go. I can go into my Swallows now. I can align my Pokemon easily. I'm gonna shield this Body Slam. I know what he has in the bag. I know what I have to do here. And he's gonna go to his Vigoroth. I'm gonna go to my Zubat. I have a move stored, and I can go for the Poison Fang here. Gonna be able to KO this thing, and good game there. Like, if you haven't built a Zubat yet, you have to build a Zubat after this video. Everybody's talking about Golbat or whatever. Like, they just sleep all on the Zubat. Zubat is just too good. Here, Pikachu against us. Pah. Nothing really against our Vigoroth. Vigoroth wins in the 2 shields usually. And here we just shielded once. We're fine. My opponent shields here as well. Goes for another move here. I'm not gonna shield at all. I can just farm down with the Zubat. And Zubat gonna do what Zubats do. And we're gonna stop out here. He can go for another move. We can shield, but whatever is in the back, it has to be a bit weak to me, I think. It's a Skorupi. And usually they run the Cross Poison, and Cross Poison is not as threatening as the other moves it has. And it has Cross Poison. Still hurts a lot, but we can not go for another move. Oh god, is this gonna be closed now? He doesn't get the boost at least. We go for the Poison Fang here. I hope we can farm down in time. Okay, he goes for a move. I think he swaps out at this point. He does. We can farm down the Pikachu and we can go for another Poison Fang here against this Groupie. You see, Zubat just doesn't care at all. Worstly possible, and Zubat is just going through everyone. Next up, we have a Super Duper Wooper. We can go into our Vigoroth, go for a Body Slam. I think I couldn't hit, I couldn't hit the bubbles in there again. The game. And this is also huge again because I think we could have been able to farm down before then. That's so annoying. But yeah. What I wanted to say is I really like when my opponents stay in for a bit and I get a charge move off of that definitely hurts them a lot. Because if this is like, oh, by the way, look at this, please. Look at this. I swap out and I'm gonna let this go. And it is gonna be the Hyper Beam. It's gonna be this Psychic resistant and we can just farm all the way. But yeah, if my opponent actually throws, like if I can throw a charge move against my opponent like would be hurt by this. It's always cool if the switch timer is not aligned for you, if you have to swap out in the beginning anyway, so yeah. But I think we're still gonna lose this game. This NiRiain is horrible for my team. Like this thing just destroys me completely. NiRiain is busted. Maybe if I can get to a return here, but I think this Poison Fang and the Body Slam laydown, I think I should not have thrown this. I think I would have survived a Body Slam, and if I would get to the return, I would have been fine. I think that was a misplay. I'm gonna be able to go for the Poison Fang though, which is still gonna hurt a lot, but I don't think I can farm down. I should have got an extra move in there, which didn't really matter at the end. I think if I tried to farm down the Wooper, I would have been fine, but I didn't, and I'm gonna lose because of that. Good game there. Next up, another Wooper. Somebody Super Duper Wooper. We can go for another Body Slam here. My opponent throws a move before me actually, and then swaps out Ducklet. I don't really mind as we're gonna be able to get a shield here anyway. I hope that he threw his move here, but he doesn't just farm me down. But he didn't, so that's kind of annoying. I go into my big bad man here. He goes for the bait, which annoys me a bit, but we can go for our Poison Fang, which is fine. You're gonna let it go, he's gonna die, he's gonna go into his Skarmory. And here we have the Wooper against us. We have to go for a charge move here with Body Slam. And yeah, Mud Bomb comes through. We have to go for the next Body Slam. We're gonna get out of this thing, but the Skarmory gonna be difficult for our Zubat here. He's gonna throw a charge move there, which is clever for him. And unless we lag happens or anything like this, we're not gonna be able to win this game. So yeah, we're gonna go for the Poison Fang, and oh, look at this. Sorry opponent. I mean, I lost a lot of games today because of lag as well, but he had this so safe, and then just like Zubat had John Henke's phone number again. Ask him to stop the server for a second, and we're gonna win this game there. Zubat just has all the phone numbers, by the way, also from your keynote. I'm not gonna say anything. No, Zubat is a bad boy though. As you, God, that was like such a bad joke. Yeah, definitely a bad boy. Here the Super Duper Wooper again. This time it's Shadow. We're gonna have to shield this Body Slam. My opponent goes to Shiny Chansey. Oh, nice. I also would have a Shiny Chansey for this cup. I just hope he's single moved at this point because Psychic doesn't do anything, but Hyper Beam would completely annihilate me. So yeah, Psychic it comes through, so he doesn't have anything else, which is beautiful as we can go for this beautiful Body Slam. Gonna get his shield, gonna get to another Body Slam in time, but he goes into Super Duper Super Wooper. And we're gonna be able to get to Poison Fang there. I didn't really want to throw that yet because I was scared of the Psychic. So I'm just gonna throw it now and gonna KO this thing. Next up we have the Prime Time here. Talonflame in the lead. Are we in Ultra League or something? That's crazy. We go for 7, we know the count. We can go for the Poison Fang. And we're gonna swap out here. We're just gonna go to the Vigoroth. We got an extra quick move in, which is actually huge. I don't know if we would win CMP otherwise, but like this, we're gonna be able to get to the Body Slam before he gets to any move. Here's the shield here. We are he has 2 shields down, we are 2 shields down. We're in a good position there. My opponent gonna swap out here now with 1 HP and a Dream. We can go for the Body Slam. I tried to time it perfectly on his Awkward Tail, and this worked out beautifully. I'll always try to count to your opponent's move as well to basically have those situations where they are just not able to get any extra energy. They get the attack buff there, but it does not matter. We have our beautiful Zubat. Look at this thing. Boom, gone. And the next one is just dead already. Zubat is just too strong, gets all the kills in this game. Next up, Stunfisk, kinda difficult. And he goes into Cottony, that's basically what I want. As I get a shield here, or I KO this Cottony, and this is like the dream scenario for me anyway. And he gonna let this go, which I was kinda sad about, because now he goes to Skorupi and I have to go into my Zubat, and I don't think we're gonna be able to win this game. That's gonna look like a difficult game there. Skorupi, of course, one of the strongest ones in the current meta, I think the strongest one actually. And I'm gonna swap out here now, I just want to do the defense drop, and my opponent goes into the Stunfisk. I can go for the body slam there. The body slam gonna hurt. He's gonna throw a charge move. We have to shield everything because Dano is a squishy boy. And yeah, I definitely would recommend you to build a Zubat if you haven't done that yet. It's super easy to build anyway. If you Purified, it's already at like 450 CP or something. So you should try to get that thing. It's super good. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna be able to win this match, of course. And yeah, see you in the next video.